Hey everybody, welcome to Scene Talk. Scene Talk is something brand new that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And basically the concept is that I'd love to talk to some of the players in the scene and basically get a feel for what's important to them. Maybe a chance for them to tell us a little bit more about the project that they're working on, and then a couple of kind of fun facts at the end of it. So, the first guest that I have on the show is Echo Stretch. Welcome, Echo Stretch. And then we have 10 questions. And so let's just jump straight into it. So, the very first question is, I think it's safe to say that you are very known in the PlayStation scene. But for those that may haven't heard of you yet, how would you describe yourself and what are you passionate about in the scene?
Well, thank you for the compliment. While I started out on YouTube, I soon found myself involved in homebrew development, where I started doing beta testing and collaborating with developers about new features and addressing any issues before they got released. But for now, I think I'm going to focus on YouTube and maybe catch up to you.
So, given your background in software development, and especially with the PlayStation 4, PPPwn was released just a bit ago, and it really took the community by storm. What were some of the issues that homebrew developers were facing with making sure their applications were compatible?
For the most part, everything functions similar. Some payloads require porting, which is a boring, long task, unless you have tools. As for GoldHen, it initially had issues with a valid IP, where PPPwn doesn't give a valid IP. So when switching from that IP over to a valid IP, it wasn't engaging properly, but Sistro quickly resolved the issue, so it wasn't really a big issue there on that part.
Okay, so let's talk about something close to you, which is PS4 Hen VTX. So, with any project, the very first thing people ask is, what is it and what issues does it address?
Hen initially was developed by Vortex. Later on, it was taken over by Sistro. However, some individuals decided to fork the project, rename it, and make it closed, claiming it as their own. In response, Sistro chose to redevelop the code under a closed source and renaming it to GoldHen.
And I have to ask, how does PS4 Hen VTX compare against GoldHen?
That's a great question. Now that we have a lot more people in the scene due to the jailbreak being up to 11, Hen serves as a temporary solution for homebrew until GoldHen extends support to the other firmwares. GoldHen offers numerous additional features and significantly improves stability, making it the preferred choice.
And the last question for this section is, what are some of the future plans for PS4 Hen VTX? And do you have any secret feature that you want to tell us about?
Regarding Hen, I don't have any hidden features to add. If I find the time, I may investigate the issue with rest mode, but for now, if you can use GoldHen, GoldHen is your preferred option.
Since both of us are all about homebrew, what are some of the homebrew apps that you use daily?
I mainly use PS4 Explorer and Apollo Save Tool, but these days I'm mainly involved with the PS5, assisting Lightning mods, so I'm frequently using Items Flow Game Manager for my tasks on the PS5.
Okay, so a fun question here. If you could only install 3 PlayStation homebrew apps, what would they be?
I would have to say the same. Currently I'm on the PS5, so PS5 Explorer and Items Flow are my go-tos. Items Flow offers lots of features, making it incredibly useful. Eventually, I'd like to see Apollo Save Tool ported over and potentially available for PS5 saves as well.
Okay, so what's the next for the PlayStation scene? Are we just waiting for a PS4 11.50 exploit or a PS5 9.60 exploit? Or do you see the PS5 getting a lot more attention?
I often hear about VNex, but haven't been given the opportunity to test anything. Perhaps when the PS4 reaches end of life, there will be the opportunities, but for now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay, another fun one here. Name your top 3 favorite PlayStation 4 games of all time.
I have many favorite games, but if I had to narrow it down to 3, I would definitely choose Call of Duty Zombies, especially if you have a good team, Skyrim, and Fallout.
Okay, 9 questions in. That went really, really quick. So the last question here is any parting words and where can folks find you on social media?
It was great chatting with you. If anyone needs to reach out to me, you can always find me on Discord, as that's usually the best place to get in touch.
And all of these links will be down in the description below. I absolutely believe you should be following Echo Stretch as well as check out his YouTube channel and all of that other jazz. He's an amazing person in the PlayStation 4 scene, and I think we would be a bit lost without him. So let me know down in the comments below, do you like this format? Would you like to see more people coming on? Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Michael.